I was never a big fan of sweet potatoes. I always felt like these ugly spuds are way too sweet and not satisfying in the savory way food should be. So when they exploded onto the scene left, right and center and everyone started raving about their deliciousness, I kindly opted for a normal potato instead. The crux was that my wife was one of these sweet potato supporters, so they just had to make their way into our home. For a long time I just roasted them, but then I tried this sweet and spicy smashed sweet potato recipe and my mind changed completely. The spice from the cayenne and sweet caramelized honey just complements the sweet potatoes so well. As always, it's super easy to make, follow along. We are keeping the skin on the potato, so make sure you clean it well, and while you do that, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. When the potato is nice and clean, we will cut it into pieces. I like to cut them nice and thick, it makes it easier to smash them after they are boiled. Add a big pinch of salt to the water and add your sweet potatoes to the boiling water until they are fork tender. The time varies depending on the thickness, so keep an eye on them. While the potatoes are boiling away, we will prepare the dressing that we will put on the potatoes before grilling them. Start with 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil, then add 1 tablespoon of honey. Starting with the oil makes it easier for the honey to slide off the spoon. Now add 1 teaspoon of cayenne. Of course, add more or less depending on the heat you're after. As always, add some salt and pepper to round it all out. Then mix it all together and check the seasoning to make sure it is to your liking. When you're happy, you can add your tarragon and then you're done. We will also prepare a very easy sauce to have with the potato and whatever you serve it with. It goes really well with the sweet, spicy flavors of the sweet potato. In a bowl, add yogurt and garlic. 1 clove is enough as it will intensify while marinating in the fridge. As we have tarragon left from the dressing, we add some to our sauce as well. It's delicious. Add salt and pepper and some olive oil. Mix it together and place it in the fridge. Do not place the dressing we made earlier in the fridge as the honey will solidify and it will become hard to spread it on the potatoes. When you can easily pierce the sweet potato with a fork, take them out of the water and let them steam off. Put some oil in your baking tray to avoid the sweet potatoes from sticking and place the potatoes in the tray with the slimmer side up. Now you can either take a flat object such as a pan or a glass to smash the potato, or you can mash them with a fork. I prefer the fork as it leaves nice crooks and crannies where the dressing can flow in between and that will brown nicely in the oven. Make sure the potatoes stay together, you might need to help it a little bit along the way and shape it a little with your fork. Keep doing the same to all the potatoes. When they are nice and smashed, we will move them to the fridge to cool and dry as much as possible. Sweet potatoes are notoriously hard to get crispy, so this will help a little bit to get a nice browning. I took mine out after an hour and spooned the dressing over them, making sure to get it everywhere. This is where you get a lot of nice flavor, so be generous with the dressing. The oil together with the sugars from the honey will make sure we get a nice color on the potatoes. When you're done spooning the dressing over the potatoes, you add them to your oven, which should be preheated to 225 degrees Celsius or 440 degrees Fahrenheit. You let them cook until they have a nice golden color. When they're done, the flesh of the potato should be nice and fluffy and the skin should be nice and crisp. That's it. Eat it with your favorite protein. It goes with everything: pork, fish, beef or chicken. I would recommend a simple oven roasted chicken, but that's a whole other video. I will eat mine with the sauce we made earlier. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm noticing that we're slowly gaining some views with each video. So much fun. Please, if you like what you're seeing, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And as I'm slowly learning to make these videos more entertaining, I would love your comments on what can be better. Much more to come. See you next time for more easy recipes.